Hello everyone, Morp here, and on this video I'm going to show you how to get level 30 drinking in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 without getting the Obsessive debuff and the alcoholic negative things that you get. So very simply, also make sure you stay tuned. I'll show you how to make all these potions. The simple gist of it is you're going to be taking one digestive potion, one fox potion, and one hair of the dog. And each time that you do that, the digestive potion is going to be taking away 30 of the food. Now you can do what I'm doing here in the first round and kind of sit and wait until it all gets down underneath 0. If you did want to make sure that you're keeping your balanced diet perk. Otherwise, on the next round here, I go ahead and just go over the 100 food. But after you do that, you go ahead and drink 6 Moonshines, which is going to give you 30 food and get you back up. And you want to make sure that you're only intaking 30 food from the Moonshine and then getting rid of it. And after you do that, what you're going to be doing is waiting one full day. And after the 24 hours are over, you're going to go ahead and eat one honey, which all of these items that you're going to be getting from the video, you can get inside Troskovich. So we're going to eat one honey here, and then I'm going to go ahead and sleep for 12 hours. And you can do this over and over. I do suggest you do it at a bed where you can save. After every time that I refresh my Fox potion, I make sure to add just add an extra day in there just in case it does mess up. So anyway, we're going to start over here. I'm going to take the full digestive potion, the hair of the dog, and then I'm just going to go ahead and go over the nourishment. I'm going to drink 6 Moonshines here. And you can do this all the way up until you hit the max level 30 on drinking, as we've done right here. And so after that, it's pretty simple. Just, make sure you wait the full day. You can get your food back up. And yeah, rock and roll. So I'm going to show you here how to make everything that you're going to need. We are going to start off with the Moonshine. And you're going to need 2 mint, 2 wormwood, and you're going to start with spirits. Now, I do kind of fudge the numbers here a little bit because I'm already maxed, but you're going to grab your wormwood and you're going to grab your mint. Now what I do is I just grab the 2 wormwood, pop them in, and then you do have to go for 2 full turns. I go ahead and start here, and in that 20 seconds for the full 2 turns, it times out well just to grab the 2 mint. I'm going to go ahead and the time it takes to grind them both and then put them into the cauldron. And then grabbing it here, it will work out perfectly. I'm going to pop it into here. I'm going to go ahead and just grab the file and start distilling, and it just works out, times out just fine. If you are having errors and it's not giving you the Henry's quality, like if you're trying to do this when you are first starting out, it will just give you less because it is Moonshine. But if you do it to the full correct way, you do get 2 additional ones. Next up, we have Hair of the Dog. This one has a boil time of 3. But here's kind of how I do it. I pop in the water here. And now you'll see, I will grab my stuff here. So we're going to be grabbing our St. John's wort, our sage, and we're going to be grabbing our mint. So first off, I grab the sage, and we're going to pop it in, both of these. St. John's wort you can buy, as well as the charcoal you can buy from the trader in here. So I pop it down. I just go ahead and do 1 full weight on the sand glass, because the grinding and everything is going to take about 20 seconds, which is about 2 turns. So I just kind of wait a little bit. And the time that I go and I grind here, you can count out in your head, the whole 30 seconds if you wanted to time it out. But I'm sitting there, instead of doing that, I add this, which is going to add an extra 5 seconds. And so for now, when I grab the dish and I pop it in, that should be just about enough time here. So pull it up. You don't want to let it sit there because it will burn. So with all of these things, you can kind of figure out a way to do a fluid motion to make them all to get the perfect ones every time. But there you go. So next up we have the digestive potion. And so for this one, we're going to be starting out with water. And this one, you can go by the recipe, and you can pull the cauldron up and down if you're having any kind of issues to make sure that you have the time just right. But once you get a little bit higher up, it's a lot easier. So this one, we're going to be grabbing the thistle. We're going to pop it in. I'm going to go, yeah, 2 thistles. So the time that it's going to take us to boil here, give us enough time to grab our nettle, which we are going to grind. Right. This is 10 seconds to grab and grind. And with this, we're going to go ahead and pop it in there. And we have to boil that for 10 seconds. So from the time that it takes us to grab the charcoal and put it in there, kind of wait a little second here, pop this up. Now that should be the 10 seconds that we need. And from here, we're just going to grind and then pour it in. And then pour, and then we are ready to rock and roll. All right, and for our experience, you want to make sure that you have your Henry's Fox Potion on at all times, because that gives you the extra 50% experience. So this is also a good thing to do while you are also leveling up your alchemy. So for this one, it is a little more complicated. We're going to be starting with oil. And this one is kind of easy to mess up if you don't get the timing just exactly right, if you're trying to cheese a little bit there. But you're going to get the belladonna and the St. John's wort, both of which, and the charcoal. All these you can get from the trader in Troskovich. The nettles everywhere. So you're going to be taking 1 nettle. You're going to be grinding 1 nettle and 1 St. John's wort. And the 1 belladonna I pop into here just because it times out well with grabbing the charcoal and grinding the charcoal. You can do this obviously exactly by the book, or I just do this by cheesing a couple seconds here and there. So go ahead and pop it in here. And once I pull it down here, so you can kind of time out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the time that it takes to grab it, to put it, and then to put it into the dish, you'll be able to just you can grab the dish and pop it in there, and you're going to be good to go here. If I just immediately kind of wait an extra 5 seconds because you needed a little bit more time, then I will pull it up there. We're going to grab the file, and then we are ready to rock and roll. Well, I hope this helps everybody. Yeah, if you appreciate this, make sure to click like and subscribe, and you can click here for my live stream playthrough of the Good Henry, trying to get no crime committed and no kills for the entire game. And yeah, we will see you guys